The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Throw right away. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area. So you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Play action now. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. Line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means that...
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Well, a good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Prescott now. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jarrett Davis able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. The kick by Marr is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement momentum was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year, that's been fun. He can throw it deep, throw it short, and, of course, take off out of the pocket and beat you with his legs as well.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Now Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On second down, here's Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another first and 10 here. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that's complete to Shepard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. A gain there of 21 yards. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never... multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing Jones. Touchdown Giants. Lawrence Cager from 4 yards out. And the Giants are back within a score. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Gano the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the 10. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and pay the price.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's a sneak with Jones. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jones on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on second down. Jones, throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming up 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Pickup of 28 yards. So the drive takes him. Now 1st and 10 at the 46. Prescott to throw it. Throws the out route, and he finds Hilton. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Inside give to Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point, right?
Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy 1st. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Prescott's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To the air again, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The kick by Maher is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
In possession, switching back to the New York Giants. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The tackle made there by Jarrad Davis. Second and 5 now. Prescott toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Throwing. Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Go down again. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Up the middle with Barkley. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jones. His throw here is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. desperation time now. Here's Jones. Gets this to Bellinger. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Jones.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Neville Gallimore on the stop.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Here's Jones.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Jones.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.